Hi, in this CommCare video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to export data out of CommCare after data has been submitted by mobile users. So first step is to go to CommCareHQ.org and then you log in or sign in. Once you're in, you will see that we have applications over here and as well as here. You can also, this is where what they call the dashboard. You can generate reports, you can look at the data, and then also work with users. In this case, exporting the data would be naturally under Data tab. So you want to export forms because for every survey that's conducted, there are actually known as forms in CommCare, as if they were on paper. So what you want to do is create a new export, and once you've created the export, you can continue to export them by setting date parameters. So you want to build the export and then you can continue to export them just like these over here. But in this case, we're going to go create a new export. The application is an application, and this is the LCI 2.0 Malawi. It's under Merit, under the menu, and then under the form is LCI 2.0 Merit, and you'll see 19 form submissions are available. And sometimes this is not an indicator of what's actually available. I'll explain that a little bit more. So you go ahead and create the export. So now you can begin to set your parameters of your export. So in this case, we're going to call it LCI 2.0 Merit Demo. In this case, I would delete it after this training. So this is the unique question ID. So every question has a unique identifier, and then this is how you could change the labels of them. So for example, let's see, this is form question 100 household size. You could label this just household size. And this will make it easier to identify when you export the data, and then your Excel columns will be labeled these. And this reflects the location within the CommCare build and how it's structured in XML format. So that's something we can go ahead and, using the paper forms, we can match it up and actually label the columns naturally. So for now, we'll just go ahead and select create, and you want to track completion time, start time, the username, and received on. So this is when the server, this is metadata, when it was completed, the device completed it, and when it was started, who submitted the data, and then when the server received it, so when it was updated. So we go ahead and press save. So export LCI demo has been saved. So let's find it. LCI 2.0 Merit Demo. So now this export is always saved here, and I can go ahead and export them whenever I want, or as soon as I know that data has been uploaded. And you saw in the previous video on how to track the form submissions by users, so you can track that, and then eventually when you've met the numbers, you can go ahead and export. So hit export. So now we want to, you can export all mobile workers, basically whoever connected the data, but we've created a group called Merit, and these are the users. There are 10 usernames attached to this. And then you select the date range. So if you knew that they collected, you wanted the data from the last 7 days, you can select that. You can select a custom range. And so this allows you to filter out non-duplicate data. So say you did a training on say you did a training and you wanted to just export the data from the training, you can go ahead and you know which date it was sent or uploaded, you can do that. Or you know that a data collection activity happened within a specific time frame and when it was updated, you can continue to export that. Or you can say all the data from the last 6 months or however long the server we've been collecting the data. So in this demo, I'm going to show the last 7 days, but you can set custom ranges and all that. So you go ahead and prepare export. And then once it's ready, it'll have this little green download button. So you go ahead and download it, and then it will send you a zip file, LCI 2.0 merit demo. And in here, you can see all the data in CSV format. So, and this, we've already labeled this question 006, who it is, and then you can even filter by usernames. So now we know merit, which users submitted what data. So if there's any discrepancies, we can begin to check with that. And this is the coded value responses. So yeah, and then if you set, depending on how many was submitted, you can keep track of that. And we know that this is in Balaka, etc. So, oh, one more thing. Let's find household. Remember, we made that change in the house so some of these are pretty pretty difficult to determine what question this is, but remember we changed the label in one of them, so this becomes household size. So we can go ahead and spend the extra time and effort to rename every question, or to either question 108 or however we want to label them for easy identification for specific questions for analysis. All right, that covers CommCare data export. Thank you.